Hey man, we here. Easily a
Still operating right
We definitely in the building. Yeah.
I'd say, about to
Tune
let the
in.
whole motherfucking song play.
I know, man. Easily Offended Podcast, man. We are here in the building for y'all, man. We a little tipsy and a little tired, but we here.
I mean, I feel fine.
Tipsy and tired.
All this we shit.
I was up
I
late.
took a nap before I came on.
But like, I was tired.
Well, damn.
I'm gonna enjoy these next 2 days.
Yeah, man, we got off
2 days to
motherfucking
relax.
Juneteenth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, Juneteenth, we
Yeah,
are
man.
off.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
I had to, you know,
I heard it's a paid holiday.
Oh yeah, so it's crazy because you know, so we have a team meeting in my job in my real life. We have a team meeting every Monday, right? And so in the team meeting, I'm notorious for forgetting it's a holiday the next week because you know we normally have Mondays off whenever it's a holiday.
Right.
So like they always have to like he'll say like you know because we always give our updates for the week at the Monday meeting.
Okay.
So he'll say just send me your updates on Friday. I'll be like, why? What's wrong? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, well, it's the 4th of July. I'm like, oh yeah, right.
Look at you.
You know what I'm saying? But not this Monday.
You didn't forget this one.
No,
Damn.
but they forgot.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, wait. Don't we have to send the updates on Friday?
Look at you.
You know what I'm
Look
saying?
at
We
you.
got Monday off.
Damn.
That's a paid
Juneteenth?
holiday.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
ain't forget that shit. Nah.
You got that from the colored calendar?
My ancestors was free.
It's from the colored Kwanzaa,
Right,
Juneteenth, yeah.
all that shit.
Ray Charles' birthday, all that.
Man. How was y'all week, man?
You actually know when Ray Charles' birthday? I gotta look that shit up now. When the fuck was Ray
It's a
Charles?
blind
Ray Charles'
holiday.
birthday. If it's today, I'm playing Ray Charles right now.
I'm gonna start celebrating that shit.
Georgia.
Georgia, you gonna start singing that?
It's a whole sweet song. No.
September
But,
23rd,
we off.
1930. Yeah, we not even close. Not even close.
Not even close.
I had a good week. You know, had a little romance. Went to the Hyde Park Music Fest. Shout out to Ashanti and Busta Rhymes.
Ashanti?
Ashanti.
Fan.
I'm sorry, Ashanti. Ashanti.
We're sorry, Ashanti.
I'm sorry.
Did
I'm
you
still-
see me? I was way in the back.
Yeah.
I want to have the big ass sign.
She didn't.
I'm still.
Please.
She didn't
You
see.
know.
Please, can I get a lap dance?
She didn't see.
No.
Yeah, I'm still mad you ain't called me, but it's all good.
She
You can
wasn't
make that
gonna
up
call
on Kwanzaa. You know what I'm talking about?
She doesn't have your number.
Well, damn. You know, I'm using my mama phone, but she answered. Just hang up. You understand me?
She don't have your mama number either.
Well, damn. You just killing my dream. But yeah, that was about the that was about the height of my week. I didn't do anything.
That was it, man?
That was it. It was a butt naked swimming pool party, but I didn't make it. So
You should have made that. I was
I
looking
should've.
forward to it because we were supposed to Zoom that night. And I'm like, man, this nigga finna Zoom in at the butt naked pool
man,
party.
yo.
Look at those titties in the back. Woo.
I just, I feel
Those
like
look like forearms.
I always imagine that those things are
Saggy
not as
titties.
exciting as they sound. Because,
Black people don't get in the pool.
I mean, because I feel like,
True.
well, no, that's not true.
I
In the
mean,
pool?
I've been
Hey,
to pool.
man, yeah.
Look, I've been to pool parties here in Chicago, and nobody gets in the pool.
It'd be a crowd all around the pool.
It'd be a crowd around the pool.
Yes.
Nobody gets in the pool. But if you're in Vegas, LA, or something like that, everybody's in the pool. Everybody.
I mean, I don't know if it's a pool party. I'm getting in the pool. But,
See?
me personally, it's like, what the fuck else am I here for?
Right.
But what I'm saying is,
least
it's
put
just
your-
like,
Okay.
because you in your mind, you hear butt naked pool party, and you automatically get like a little X video in your mind.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the women are gonna be bad. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nothing but beautiful, like nice bodies and shit. And that's really not reality. Like when you go
It's not.
outside, you know what I'm saying? It's
Hey.
like, yeah, it's just, you're gonna so it's probably gonna be some people that you might not want to see naked.
It was some plus sizes there.
It's a floofus.
Well, not
Yes.
necessarily. I'm just whatever preference, man. So,
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm
but
Is
saying?
that what you call a floofa?
A
When
floofa?
the stomach is bigger than the booty?
Hey, after drinking the smoke, they good. You good.
Oh, you just like, I'm just.
They get prettier after every puff.
Jesus Christ.
I got to take 2 puffs for every 100 pounds. Goddamn.
God. God.
Hey, man.
Please don't be offended.
Please don't be offended.
But hey,
Hey,
it
man.
was out there, man.
Hey man, yeah man.
You see a lace front floating in the pool, don't throw it away. Let that bitch set in the sun for a minute.
Just hang it up on a tree branch. It's gonna dry off in the sunlight.
I was gonna take this bitch back tomorrow anyway.
She be over there combing it and shit. This was $300.
All right. Yeah, man. But my week was good.
Okay,
What
how
you
was
do?
your
What
week,
you
man?
do?
Yeah, I actually
Talk about your pod. Yeah.
I was just about to say I released my my podcast this week.
Ain't that a bitch? No.
like Flash, motherfucking the 5 heartbeats. It's only at the top. It'll be in your stores in about 2 weeks. But nah, man. Channel 914 podcast, man. First episode dropped Friday, which is 2 days ago. Today.
Got a round of applause for that.
Yeah, man. So I'm dropping a lot more content soon.
Okay.
Very soon.
Well, damn.
So this is just the beginning.
Well, damn.
But yeah, man. I got a lot of love. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. We shouted you out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying, on social media, but people, like, a lot of people like reached out to me personally.
Oh wow.
You know what I'm saying? And that really, like, that shit really meant a lot. Like, people really fuck with it. So
Yeah.
Nice.
We met some fans at Hyde Park Summerfest.
Oh yeah.
Did you really?
People was like, yo, y'all are easily offended. You're like, yeah. It was a few people, just a few.
Hey, that's all right.
You know what I mean?
Though.
Just a few.
Nothing wrong with that. Okay,
I mean, my week
nice.
was cool. You know what I'm saying? Hyde Park Summerfest, of course.
Woo,
Right,
of course.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
We gonna do a quick recap on that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful time.
Indeed, it was.
But I ended up working that joint. We ended up ended up kicking it with RELL and my man's Bakari. He in the building. You know what I'm saying? And we really hung out, man. We Busta Rhymes did a great show. Ashanti still fine.
Yeah.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lupe Fiasco tore it
That was
down.
real nice.
Yeah. I wasn't really familiar with Lucky Day. I had heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but bro can
Yeah,
you know
bro
what I'm
got
saying?
skills on that Sunday.
He put on a nice show. I ain't gonna front.
he put on a long show.
Yeah.
I was kind of mad at Marsha Ambrosia because she had the show kind of short, but she still did good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She did her bangers and a couple. When she came out with Say Yes, I almost took my clothes off and played with my nipples.
Whoa. It's a family event.
I mean, I was bartending at the time. I was like, give me an ice cube.
Oh my God. How does it feel?
I'm saying, Say Yes. Look here, fam. Let me tell you something. I don't know when Say Yes came out. You know what I'm saying? But
It was the early 2000s.
early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
If
what
you
year.
played Say Yes, if you got the Floetry live album and played Say Yes and Shorty Ain't Naked by the Bridge, you doing something wrong,
Well,
my
damn.
nigga. I'm just
Say
saying.
yes. Oh,
I'm
yes.
just saying. You
That's
got
my
the
thing.
incense and the candles going. You know what I mean?
Oh yes. Got
All
the
you gotta
perfume.
do is say yes.
Incense and candles sound like a fucking fire hazard.
This guy. This
Why
guy.
do you need both of them? nigga?
Hey.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, you want to create the whole vibe.
You know what
I
I'm
mean?
saying? Got the velvet.
Because after after
Oh, yeah.
Pound Town,
You got the clapper?
after
Turn it
Pound,
on.
nah,
That's what I thought.
you gotta.
Clap on and clap
Hey,
off.
remember the clapper?
Yes.
That was the clap on, clap off, the clapper.
I think I had the clapper in college. Okay.
If you had it in your door, I swear to God.
All from that damn
Nah,
song.
you ain't,
All from that song. God damn it.
Right, that shit, that went over your head.
That went over my
your
head. That went
head.
over my head. God damn, God. Hey, man, but big shout out to Jonathan Swain and motherfucking Dave Jeff
Yeah, man.
for throwing
Good
on a
time,
very
man. It was a
good
real
time.
good time.
Man.
Yeah.
It was
It
definitely
nice.
a blast.
It was great.
I never seen. I mean, like it was a point in time on Saturday. Big shout out to Jay Illa because during his set, everybody was dancing, everybody was vibing. It was a chill vibe.
Yeah.
He played the church music. Everybody knew, got the Holy Ghost. It was just.
Hallelujah.
It felt great to finally be outside.
Indeed.
Without a mask, be able to breathe a little bit,
Yeah.
and be able to see people you ain't seen in a long time. I think I saw like a freshman algebra teacher in that
Well,
motherfucker.
Yo, I definitely ran into one of my high school teachers. You know
For real?
what I'm saying? Yeah,
Man,
Wow.
yeah, it
High
was
Park
crazy.
Summerfest, you'll run into the person you had dated in third grade
Damn.
because everybody's there. Like, everybody's there.
I ran
But
into
it
my
was a
third
good
grade
time.
teacher. She still chased me for child support.
You was
but
going,
it's all right.
you was going on dates in third grade?
Yeah, I mean, like, you had a fake
you was going
fake
on dates?
girlfriend.
Okay.
You had a date to the slide or the monkey bars, or sometimes you get the
No,
swing.
You was a pimp. I
You know what I'm
didn't
saying?
have that.
She get in the swing, you twist the
You-
swing
you
up
mean-
like this.
You mean recess,
and you let that
motherfucker?
shit-
You talking about dates on the
I mean, that's a date. You in third, fourth grade, fifth and sixth grade. That's a date right there.
All right, man.
You had to say yes in the snack pack, huh?
You know what I'm saying?
But it was a really good time, bro.
Okay.
Like, we had,
Yeah, man. Big shout out to them. Shout out to Corner Convo.
Yeah. They
My
had
guys out
lockdown
there, he ready
backstage,
saluted.
man. Yeah, all the interviews, man.
Man, I really shout out. I'm very proud of you, brothers, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Because y'all, you know what I'm saying? Chicago podcast, we on the rise, baby.
Yeah, man. That was a good look for Chicago, man. They held it down for real. Yeah.
So, hey, Jonathan and Dave, next year we're going to have a podcast row. You feel me?
Nice.
We should do a podcast row, like Chicago podcast, and put it in the tent or something. Have the artists come by and say what up. You know what I mean? That's just future ideas.
Can I have one of the artists sit on my lap?
Only if it's Ashanti.
I mean,
Hey, Ashanti, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm
You know what I'm
good with
saying? I don't
that.
think Spliff Star would sit on your lap.
No, I'm good. No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Just
Ashanti,
sure.
yes. Spliff, no.
All right, man. So what we got? What we talking about, man? We talking about some crazy shit.
So yeah, man.
All right.
So first topic:
First topic of the day.
a woman in California.
Oh damn.
Yeah, sunny California. Found over $30,000 in the couch. She bought the couch off of Craigslist. Well, she didn't buy the couch off of Craigslist. Excuse me. She was looking for a couch on Craigslist. She had just moved to California.
All right.
And she was looking for furniture. You know, she didn't have a lot of money, whatever. So she was looking on Craigslist to find something cheap. So she actually saw an ad in there where they were giving away a free couch and a bedroom set for free. So she was like, she was expecting some bullshit, but she went and checked it out anyway, and it's legit. Turns out it was somebody that had passed, and their family was just trying to get rid of all of his belongings. So it's like, man, just come get this shit. You know, so she took it home, and then she started noticing when she sat on the couch, something felt a little funny, like it was on like some extra padding. So she unzipped the cushion, and she thought it was like a heating pad and something in there, but it was just like, nah, she started pulling out envelopes. Turns out the envelopes was filled with cash.
Well, damn.
Totaling in $36,000.
Well, goddamn.
Oh wow.
But she never thought about keeping it.
Really?
She turned it right back in.
She gave that shit back.
She gave it back, bro.
She gave $36,000 back
So-
that she found in the couch. Mind you, these people don't know about the 36 grand.
So her name is Vicky Umodu.
Oh, you gonna bust out like that?
Your dumb ass.
And when they asked her about it, she said, God has been kind to me and my children. They're alive and well. I have 3 beautiful grandchildren. So what more can I ever ask from
Nigga, God just
30,000?
blessed you with 36 grand in the couch.
So
I'm just saying.
Right.
You got 36 grand in the couch.
And the
you know what I can
bedroom
do with
set.
36 grand? Boy, look, I would have called them motherfuckers like, look, man, I found 6 grand in this couch. Y'all gonna come pick this shit up like I drop it off?
So you know what, man? So when it was first brought up,
Right.
when I didn't know the particulars of the story, I was like, hell no, I ain't giving that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, just
I don't
looking
give
like
a
you.
fuck what the particulars is, nigga.
No, but real shit though. Like, okay, so you gotta think about it. Like, this was their family member that passed.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Probably a mom,
So-
dad, somebody like that.
When you talk about blessings, that's almost like, you know, that was for them. Like, that was like you kind of just took their blessing from them. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And so, but in return for her giving the money back, they did buy her a new refrigerator, and they gave her $2,200.
Dude, come on.
I mean,
Hey, check this out,
look,
fam.
look,
You know how many $2,200 refrigerators I could buy with 30 grand, G?
A refrigerator, bro.
now she said she never even thought about keeping it.
Okay. It's a good
And
little-
I'm not
good
finna say
woman.
all that. Like, that's definitely, I'm on the fence. I see her point of view. I cannot definitively say that I would be that kind. If I found 36 grand in the couch. But the thing about it is, like, the death of the family member, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what sways it for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, that part of the situation, you know what I mean? Like, just imagine if, like, you know what I'm saying, like, one of your family members, like, they passed and they had money in the couch and you didn't know, and somebody else ended up with it. You know? Like, but I also understand it, and sometimes, man, the universe works in funny ways.
Hey, G,
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be at whoever grave that was, but like, why you didn't let us know? Why didn't you write this shit down? Why didn't you put it in the wheel?
So
like,
there's
hey,
also-
don't give away that couch.
But there's also the thought that if she hadn't said anything, they never would have fucking knew.
That's true.
They never would have
And
known.
they would have been straight.
They would have
They'd
been
have
none
been
the
straight.
wiser. She would have been $36,000 richer.
I'm pretty much sure they had insurance. They probably walked away with a good 100 grand.
Right.
Well, shit, you never know. Everybody don't have life insurance, bro.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
But look, if a motherfucker had $36,000 in the couch,
right,
he got life insurance.
How the hell you even get $36,000 in the couch?
Shit.
How?
It's not that. That's not that much cash. You got to talk about the house.
But are you doing it like at a time, or what are you doing?
I mean,
it's probably wrapped up.
They said those multiple envelopes.
This the couch that grandma said you can't sit on?
You ain't never stored no money in it. You ain't never stored cash nowhere?
Not in the couch. No.
All right, well, I've stored money.
Hey, man, maybe whoever that was lived a crazy life.
Apparently.
And he was just like, you know what I'm saying?
You never know what the fuck dude was into. It could have been something completely legit. He could have been into some other shit.
Right.
Fact of the matter is, he's dead. And his family members gave you a couch and a bedroom set and unknowingly $36,000 along with it.
Like you said.
So I see her thoughts and her thought pattern and why she would do that.
Like
but I just
like you said,
that'd be hard, bro.
Lord works in mysterious
You know what
ways,
I'm saying?
man. I would have took that money and called Ashanti right there.
Hey, Charles said,
Ashanti, we on, baby.
What you gonna do with Ashanti with $36,000, bro?
Hey,
that,
I get a
You know how
room, I
long
get her
Ashanti-
something to eat.
it's going to be that one trip to Dubai.
You know what I'm saying?
He going to blow that whole
One way,
36
goddamn it.
You can definitely make
And
it.
a thousand of that's going to be in Viagra.
It's gonna be, hey, I'm gonna be doing her right to her own. So you want to ride with me? Then I'm gonna put on her some.
I'm poking hole. I'm taking needles with condoms and shit.
Hey,
God.
and
Oh, my
yes,
God.
and I'm getting her pregnant. Yes.
Oh my god!
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Charles, man. He said, hell no, I ain't giving that shit back. Dee Dee, what up, baby? That's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
36 cash. A lot
Yeah,
of money,
man.
bro.
That's. I mean, you know, and like I said, you just that particular situation.
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't. What you getting high? What the fuck are you doing?
Ashanti might be watching.
This episode's going to be named Ashanti.
If you watching, baby, I got some baby oil in the car. You can go.
I mean, I got some shea butter over there. You want to get that?
You know.
You want to get that left arm?
You know, let me do this.
You want to get that? You want to go ahead and rub that left
You know what I'm
arm
talking
up?
about? I am a little ashy on the elbow. That's just I use Ivory, baby. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, man. But I mean, I understand the sentiment. I get it. But just speaking for me personally, you know what I'm saying? 36 grand. That's just a loss. That's God blessing me. You feel me?
Indeed.
You ever notice how like black people always say, "Look at God doing the weirdest shit."
Won't he
like,
do it?
Like you get in the car
Yeah.
and you find a joint that you've been looking for like 4 days. You couldn't find it, and you be like, "Look at God." Like you really think God just gave you some weed, motherfucker?
Hey,
Why wouldn't he?
that's true. You had a bad day. You stressed out. About to go to a butt naked pool party, fat girl. Like,
That's all I always say, man. What the fuck you think the burning bush was, bro?
Hey, you know what? Preach on, brother. Preach on, brother.
Hey, man.
Preach on.
But
this
so
guy.
it's kind of like one of those. Where's your moral compass, right? And it's like so, and it also can be people could see it as being slightly like delusional and gullible. Like they had no idea this was there. You know what I'm saying? This was like the one time in your life where you could have just got scot-free money. You know what I mean? And like so, nobody would have been. They would have been none the wiser. But it's also the fact that like you got to remember the situation. People have their lines. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a different set of ethics. You know. Whereas like me or you, somebody else might have kept it. She felt compelled to give it back. And I mean, I understand her reasoning, so I don't think she's foolish for it. I don't know if I would be that good. I had to be in the moment, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't say definitively yes, I would have kept it. I can't say no, I would have gave it. You know what I'm saying? I said that wrong, but you know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
Hey, y'all. I'm keeping that shit. Okay?
No question.
No question. And I'm going to see you at Harold's, and I'm going to pretend like, man, thank you for the couch,
You
bro.
want to give him? You
I
want to
really
give him a
appreciate
2-piece? You want a 2-piece?
Matter of fact, I'm going to buy your, what you getting, dog? You buying chicken for the whole family? Don't worry about it. I got it.
I mean, yeah, but just sitting there looking at $36,000 in cash. It's just like, and I'm supposed to put this shit back in the motherfucking envelope.
I mean, you got to think about it. The regular person, you know what I'm saying? The average person, you got to think about what they indebted, right? Like me personally, I'm probably like in debt by like $6 grand.
Oh, damn.
That 36 grand will pay off my debt, and I got 30 grand to like sit, chill, you know what I mean? Buy some Bitcoin. I don't know.
Right.
Invest in it, you know, just let it build. I don't know, but still, I'm out of debt. 36
true.
grand can go a long way. That's God blessing you.
That's right.
Like
Hallelujah.
here. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We're going to continue these blessings to keep going.
That's right.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
man. And like, so I mean, you just never know what you would do in a situation like that. Well, you obviously are very sure
I'm very sure.
about what you do. So
And everybody
Sean,
else-
I mean, are you on the fence, or are you just saying?
I'm a little bit on. I might give him a little bit back.
Nah, you can't do that.
I can't give him a little
You
bit
can't give
back.
him a little bit back. How the fuck you gonna? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the basis in that? Like,
I would just put it on their door, envelope or some shit.
how much would you give back?
Ooh, maybe I don't know. Maybe
Charles said free money, free
Ooh,
tax
I don't
money.
know,
I'm
maybe
keeping that.
2,000. I don't know.
Definitely tax free.
Yeah.
Because this money don't nobody know about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just don't put it all in your account at one time.
The more we
Like,
talk
don't
about it,
make
the
a
more
30
reason why we should take it.
Yeah, because you just can't go make a $36,000 deposit. Then it's gonna be like you just had $200 in here. Now you got 36 grand. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck this money come
I hit
from?
the lottery, nigga.
Yeah,
I hit
you
the
would have to
lottery.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you obviously spend some of it and then just like put it in.
I definitely ain't gonna put it in the couch. Saying I got that much.
Gonna put it in the love seat.
It's gonna be fine. I'm gonna find somewhere. I'm gonna buy a safe. It's gonna be somewhere hidden.
Yeah,
For real.
because then you die and motherfucker get your
I'm like,
couch.
ain't this a bitch?
You know what I'm saying?
Karma's a
That couch
bitch.
just keep traveling and shit.
Like, damn, dog.
Damn couch.
Thought I got away.
What
Man,
the-
that shit crazy. What else is in the world that's crazy today? We got. So I've been hearing a lot of shit about Lori
Yeah.
Harvey
Yeah, Lori and Michael.
and Michael B. Jordan. Kari, can you have me another brew, bro? I mean, my thing, I'm gonna let y'all talk because I got an opinion on my own. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe in this shit, and I'm gonna give you my reasons why I don't believe in this shit.
So you got a conspiracy theory in regards to Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey?
Yeah,
I can't wait to hear
it's
this
not a
shit.
conspiracy theory. It's you know, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
I think it's
You got reliable sources. You know the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man.
all right, we gonna see.
You know what I mean?
All right. So what? They were like together for like a year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half.
And it's reported. It was an article in People magazine that I read, and they said that he had grown a lot over the relationship, and he was ready to lock it down for the long term. And they didn't say in the article that she was like, nah, but obviously they fucking broke up. So,
Right.
I mean, but we don't know what happened. We don't know the real dynamics. You know what I'm saying, of their relationship or what caused them to break up. I just thought it was really fucking weird how people were so like emotional about this shit on social media, like in the ways that they talked about it and the assumptions that they made. And a lot of people are like trashing like Lori Harvey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she was just some sort of fucking harlot. You know what I'm saying?
well,
You think she's a harlot, nigga?
I would say it's not what the relationship is. It's more about what it represents. Because Michael B. Jordan is the quintessential brother that all the women talk about. Want somebody tall, want somebody with money, etc., etc. Meanwhile, I won't say that Lori Harvey is the quintessential woman. I mean, you ask me, she's obviously not marriage material. Anytime,
Wait. Okay, continue.
That's his opinion, guys.
I mean,
Let me see what
anytime, I'm not mad at her for dating a bunch of guys, but anytime you date a man, you dated Diddy, then you dated his son. I mean, that's not marriage material. And plus her age, she's 25. She's still trying to find herself. And I don't think Michael B. Jordan really matches the swag that she's looking for. I think she still wants somebody who's cool, who looks good, who gives her a little street clout. I don't think Michael B. Jordan is that guy.
Hey, man. No homo. Michael B. Jordan's a nice looking young man. I wouldn't leave my girl in the room with him.
Well, he's probably gonna take her dancing or give her some money in the couch and shit.
Hey, I wouldn't go that far.
No, but Michael B. Jordan, let's say, Michael B. Jordan in Future, if you leave your girl with Future, he gonna come back with 3 grandkids. You leave him with Michael B. Jordan, you know what I'm saying, might come back with a wedding ring.
He gonna take care of your kids that you have already.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
He's a different guy.
I mean, but once again, there's a lot of fucking assumptions because we don't know these people.
Right.
We don't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say it's not what they are, it's what they represent.
Yeah, so, okay. All right, so, I mean, Michael B. Jordan on, like, I guess the scale of eligible bachelors, you know what I'm saying, in
It's
the fucking
pretty high.
world. I mean, yeah, he's a movie star, good-looking dude, you know what I'm saying, young, in shape. Like, yeah, so you would, like, think on the outside looking in that, like, anybody would want him, right?
He could be a sniper, though.
But, but
sniper?
he could be.
He could be a sniper.
But that's what I'm saying, we don't know.
Okay.
But the thing is,
what
man,
that
like,
means,
I'll explain.
just because
Okay,
you
then.
got all the stats, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Don't mean you get the ring.
That is true.
I mean, like, it's plenty of motherfuckers, man, like how many people led the league in scoring and they've never won no fucking title? You know what I'm saying?
damn.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah, so just because you got all these stats,
We feel your
you know what
pain,
I mean?
brother.
Just because it looks good on paper doesn't mean like everything don't work for everybody. And it ain't like Lori Harvey is just some average woman out here. She's, you know what I'm saying?
She's Steve Harvey daughter.
Yeah, she's a celebrity. You know what I mean? So,
Well,
like,
she's a celebrity. What's she a celebrity for?
Because she's
we
Steve
fucking
Harvey's
talking
daughter.
Because we fucking talking
She
about
does
it right
nothing.
But you have to understand, even though, so like if your dad was famous, you're famous. Period. You don't have to do anything.
Like Rob Kardashian?
Exactly. Like you're just going to be famous because you're associated with the superstar. So my thing is this. This is my assumption. And this is my belief because for the simple fact, a year ago, it was rumors going around about Michael B. Jordan's sexuality because he doesn't have a very public life.
Oh, jeez.
He keeps it very private. So, the tabloids started running with this whole thing, right? Then you got Lori Harvey. Bad image. She was supposed to be dating Diddy, dated his son, whatever the case may be. Now she's with Michael B. Jordan. Well, no, she was with Future, and now she's with Michael B. Jordan. So, like, she had this stigma about herself, like, oh, she's just out here. She's one of these video vixens. She's just out here for the bag. You feel me? My thing is that whole relationship was all fake.
Okay.
All fake.
To what purpose? To what
All
end?
fake.
Right, nigga, for what point? Why?
Because, see, this shit, the thing about it, like, I watch podcasts and I watch everybody's different opinion.
Okay.
Right? And I do understand, like, in certain situations in Hollywood, if you have, like, say, for instance, you're famous, right? And you look at Chris Brown. For one example. It's probably not a good example, but, just put it out there.
It's not a good example. Why the fuck are you using?
I'm just saying. But look what Chris Brown went through, like, after his situation. His PR team, he had to start doing a whole bunch of other shit just to kind of get that clean boy image.
Wait, which situation? Because he's had a few of them.
He's had a few. But I'm just saying. Well, he's not a good example.
Another reason why it's not a good example.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Well, goddamn. He just chose him because he light skinned.
Yeah. He's my favorite artist.
Well, damn.
He's one of my favorites. He's the Michael Jackson of our time.
Hey. Stop that shit. Can say what the fuck. Get to your point.
My thing is, I think the whole relationship was fake. I think the PR teams was like, okay, look, we need to clean up your image because this whole little gay rumor type shit is kind of getting some traction. So we want to kind of dead that. Lori Harvey's coming out of this relationship. She's being looked at as this. Both PR teams got together, got in the boardroom, boom, this is what we're going to do. Okay. This shit happens a lot of times in Hollywood, period. Okay. A lot of times people will have a bad situation and the PR be like, look, we're going to create this situation just so we can flip it. Because now, Michael B. Jordan, if the rumors were true, whatever the case may be, now, okay, he's not gay. Now, she's looked at like, okay, maybe she's not ready to settle down, but she's no longer a whore. She's not out here just going bounce and bounce and bounce.
Well, now according to niggas on Facebook.
Well, yeah,
and
niggas on Facebook
Twitter,
gonna say. But the thing about it is, what the public really don't understand is some of these blog sites would do shit just to get the clicks.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Most of them do.
If say like in that situation where she was dating Diddy's son, right, and they break up, and maybe they all at a party. And then you see Diddy and Shorty talking, or they walking out at the same time, or simultaneously. We don't know. She could be getting her own truck. He could be getting his own truck. But the paparazzi would catch it, sell that picture to a blog. The blog the next day would be like, Diddy's dating Lori Harvey.
But she was dating him.
You know that?
How do you know?
We don't know that.
Did she deny it?
She denied it. He denied it too.
Oh, well, damn.
He was like, why would I? But the natural public automatically sees that because the blog site, it's all about money. The more clicks they get, the more sponsor dollars they get, the more money that comes in, they generate. So a lot of these, it's a lot of times we see it every day on Facebook. A lot of times we'll see a post and nobody reads the actual story.
Yeah, it's just
when you read the actual story, then it makes sense.
Okay.
So me personally, I think the whole relationship was fake.
Okay.
I think it was a good PR move,
Right.
good PR stunt. I could be wrong, but this is just my personal opinion.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because, and Lori Harvey, she cold and she got a bag. Steve Harvey talked about her on Earn Your Leisure podcast. He like, no, Lori got a bag. I really don't have to worry about Lori. It's my other kids I got to worry about. You You know what I'm saying? So, that's just my opinion. I think it was just off for the play.
I just think it's a little weird that grown people care that much about what the fuck other people are doing.
That's just true.
I mean, so people are naturally like, celebrities, so people want to know about their lives and shit, right? I get that part. But like, it's when people like really get like really emotional about the shit, you know what I'm saying? And like just make like a lot of like just really like grand assumptions about like the moral fabric of like, because you would have swore, what I'm saying, like Lori Harvey was like, bringing down the black community on her own, you know what I'm saying?
Like she was superhead out here.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
I mean, I'm being a little facetious when I say that, but bro, she's 25.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What a bag.
So it's like, and even if she was fucking 35, even if she was 45, bro, like nobody has to do shit that they don't want to do when it comes to like their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it doesn't, whatever somebody that you're with has, whatever credentials they have, if motherfuckers not happy, it don't mean you gotta stay. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, everybody should be able to do that without having to like have people passing all these judgments on them. Cause we don't know what the fuck happened. Right? You know what I'm saying? And she has all the time in the world to figure it out. And so does he. He gonna be fine. If he really wants to be married, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, then Michael B. Jordan will be fine.
Do you see the crib he just brought? That man spent $12 million on a crib. That motherfucker crib got everything, bro.
But Lori.
Hey, look. Why was he at the basketball game with the set?
Hey, and that's another thing. They could have just called him at the angle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Who knows, bro? Like he might be chilling. So like, and that's the thing. So just to see the people go back and forth, because those are the times, like I said, where I just kind of like just back away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just disconnect for the day because I don't want to hear that shit. Because it's like, why do you care so much? Why does this make you that angry? Why are you sitting there arguing with people on the computer or on your phone about other fucking people's lives?
Because it's what it represents, and people live vicariously through them.
But also I think it's with a lot of people it's projection. You know what I'm saying? I think people see themselves in certain situations, and they see things going, and they know the things that are going on in their own lives, and that resonates with them, and they lash out because of it, without even really realizing like that's what they're doing a lot of times. I see it all the time. Like whenever something comes up with like Sierra, Future, Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying? Like all the motherfucking people that used to be Sierra, they want to be like, it's a lot of people out there that Sierra with Future right now. You know what I'm saying? And they want a Russell Wilson, right?
Yeah, that was a talk for a long time.
And on the other side, it's a lot of Futures that had a Sierra that fucking got them a Russell Wilson. You know what I'm saying? And all these motherfuckers is on social media arguing with each other, projecting they shit and they situations onto that. These people don't fucking know you.
At
you
all.
know what I'm saying? Like their lives are gonna go on no matter what the fuck you do. All your comments, you know what I'm saying? All your think pieces, they don't give a fuck about any of that.
At all. Say it again.
Oh, no.
So it's like why do you care so much? That's
all
what's
right.
But that's
All right.
It's that button that's freezing.
Yeah.
It's just that button.
yeah, but it's just like why do you care so much, bro? Like that part is weird for me. You know what I'm saying?
I think both parties care because, like he was just saying, it's the optics and what the public's perception of these people do matter. Because if I feel a certain way about a Lori Harvey or Michael B. Jordan, maybe that's going to determine whether I'm going to go to see a certain movie or not.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a movie, not your personal life.
But no, but
a lot of people can't make the distinction between the two.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? People associate, like they put their favorite character, like whatever the fuck, like what was he like? I know he was in motherfucking Creed.
Yeah.
He played Apollo Creed's son.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I fuck with them movies, but I don't really know too much about. He was in a few other shits. You know what I'm saying?
Black Panther, Killmonger.
Fucking Killmonger. How could I forget that?
This
Yeah.
Is this your king?
Yeah.
Is this your couch?
Yeah, that was with the $36,000 in.
It's mine, bitch. I'm rich, bitch.
It is now. Goddamn it.
But no, man. Like, I kind of lost my train of thought for a second.
Sure.
But I just it's always like those times, man, where I need to unplug and get away from social media.
But that's period. Like, people out here nowadays, they get on social media and something big will happen, and they, like you said, they put their lives into the whole situation.
Yeah.
And I've literally argued people down about some shit, and I have to stop myself. Like, wait, who are you?
Hey,
Like, I don't even know.
It's one thing that
I got 5,000 friends on Facebook. You never like to post.
it's one thing that you will never see me do.
Argue?
Is argue with a motherfucker on social media.
I have. Yeah. I feel guilty to it.
You will never
They baited me in sometimes.
See me doing it. Because it's just like, because I got a 2-comment limit. I'm not finna have a conversation with you on Facebook or any social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we are to the point where we need to have a conversation, like, you got my number, you can call me. You know what I'm saying? Or you can even but on comments with I'm not doing that shit.
Right. It's connected to my Facebook. You can text me.
Indeed.
Yeah, man.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, man. But that was but
People
peace to both of them. Peace to Michael B. Jordan and Lori Harvey. I hope that both of them find what they're looking for.
Indeed.
Hey, Lori.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Lori.
Hey.
My man's over here, right here with the bald head.
I'm just saying, Lord.
He fucking with you.
Hey.
Ashanti
I got
said,
a bald head just like your daddy.
You know what I'm saying? Ashanti said, it is what it is.
Can you imagine Lori Harvey and Ashanti? Man.
2 seconds.
You can only imagine that shit because it's not.
Hey.
I'm getting 15 pumps.
What if I both invite them, announce me to a dinner party? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
That sounds like a Pornhub episode right there.
Hey.
What are you doing here? What are you doing
What are
here?
you doing here? What are we all doing here?
Well, she's attractive.
You
like meat?
Good.
You want some meat?
All right, this is getting weird. This is getting really fucking weird.
Is that Folgers?
I'm just
All right, man. I think
Folgers cup is in your cup.
the Folgers song, that's where we at?
Is that Folgers?
This is where we end up. How the fuck did we get here? How did we get?
I don't even know how we gonna transition to that.
I don't know.
How did we get to?
the?
I'm sitting here trying to get the shit together again for the next.
Me making Folgers coffee with my silk robe and my furry flip flops
what I'm
for
saying?
Ashanti and Lori Harvey.
You know what song I'm gonna
The
play?
morning after, asking her like she want cheese on her eggs and Lorenz Tate off Love Jones.
All you gotta do is say yes, Lori. And Ashanti, please undress. No.
All right. I think that's the perfect opportunity to move the fuck on to the next topic.
All right, man.
So this one,
It's pretty crazy.
a little controversial. So in Dallas, Texas, it was a family-friendly drag show. Well, the Dallas area. It was held at the Mr. Club in Cedar Springs, Texas, which is right outside of Dallas.
A good shout out there.
Right, yeah. For the people, shout out to the people of Cedar Springs, Texas. It was a Drag Your Kids to Pride event. And there was a lot of outrage surrounding it. There were a lot of protesters. So much so that Texas Representative Brian Slayton plans to introduce legislation to ban minors from drag shows, which seems a little tone deaf considering like over 20 people just got shot in a fucking school and there's no like legislation really based around that, but you want to like stop. Like, I mean, it's it should be a little low on the priority list considering what's going on, but that's neither here nor there. Motherfuckers are crazy. But either way, he called the parents to take their kids perverted adults. Now there was something. So there's a drag show, and it was but it was family friendly. It was billed as family friendly, right?
Really? Like Hooters?
I mean, kids go to Hooters.
My son used to love Hooters.
Jeez. But go ahead.
Hey, Hooters got great wings.
They do.
Fuck you, mean?
And breasts.
And cheeks.
But no. So there was it's a gay club.
Thighs.
This guy.
Gay club. Okay, sorry.
It's a gay club. And they have a drag show there. But it was billed as family friendly. But on
How old was the kids there?
I don't know the ages, but on
I think it was like 11.
They took it. A lot of protesters took issue with the fact that there was a sign on the stage that said it's not going to lick itself. Definitely some sexual innuendo there, right? You know, so and basically saying that they were trying to what would they say? Grooming the kids.
Indeed.
So a lot of people were upset about it. Obviously, there were others that were echoing the same sentiments. I'm sorry if I can just pull. I forgot I'm using the mouse, but the mouse is to the other one.
This guy.
But a lot of people were on the other side of it, basically saying that
it's crazy.
Texas, the people in they're trying to introduce legislation, like they don't have their priorities in order. Like you're really worried about the wrong things right now.
Exactly, definitely.
And it's but it's been a hot topic, and a lot of people are like very passionate on both sides of the fence based on like if you think this is something that's inappropriate, or if you think it's not that big of a deal, or you think people are just like outrageous and bigots for even saying anything about it. So it's been a very polarizing issue, at least in that area, and it continues to be. The world has changed, so I think it's always gonna. Well, not always, but right now, like just because of the way things are, everything it seems to be polarizing, right?
Right.
So I don't know. I'm not sure.
No.
Okay. No. What are you gonna say?
No.
No. What?
I don't think kids should have been there.
Have you ever been to a drag show?
I worked at Promontory, and they had a burlesque show with men that was dressed as women.
Okay.
It was like a whole show when I worked there, and it was always sold out. Always sold out.
Okay.
Look, I don't have an issue with the transgender community, gay community, whatever community you belong to. That's what you belong to. All respect to. But my thing is, when it comes to kids, that they are very, very they're vulnerable.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I don't think that's a proper place for a kid to be.
Indeed.
Now, I don't know the situation. Like maybe the kid was, supporting his dad. I don't know.
No, he was the feature.
No, it was. I mean, it was multiple kids. It was. I mean, it was like it was a festival. And
Right.
I'm sorry. Finish. What
No,
you were
but
saying.
it's just like I don't like it when it's pushed onto the kids in that type of sense. I really think that's a conversation that the parents need to have with their kids if their kids want to ask questions about it. A drag show, like I've been to drag shows because like I worked at Promontory, so they had drag shows. So I know the energy. I know the conversation. I know the language that is being said in these conversations. A kid can walk past and really hear some wild shit.
Yeah, I could imagine. Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
I get what you're saying.
it's just,
I don't know. Like, so I've never been to a drag show. I don't know what goes on. For real, based on other than like, I mean, I have assumptions, obviously.
all they do really is basically they pick their favorite singers. They dress up as their favorite singers, and they get on stage and perform. Now, sometimes they do be in lingerie and stuff like that, and they perform. And I get it. And it's a great show. Very talented. The work, the dance moves, the singing is on point. All that shit. The crowd energy is on point. I get it. I understand it. But to bring kids in that element, I just don't agree with it.
So, okay.
Yeah, it's like a female minstrel show.
Okay.
Whoa.
It is. I mean, imagine white people putting on blackface. You got guys putting on woman face.
I mean, I get the comparison. I definitely understand the comparison. I think the context matters.
Okay.
In a little bit in that situation because when you talk about blackface, there was more really derogatory.
Okay.
Towards black people. When I don't think that people that do drag are approaching it from that. That's
Or derogatory.
They want to be that. Yeah. Whereas opposed to people doing blackface are doing it to like downgrade. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but I understand the comparison.
Yeah.
All right, okay, so look. Remember there was this whole thing where they were talking about Bert and Ernie should come out?
Right.
I do.
about being gay.
I thought that was so fucking weird, right? Because it's just like, when I was watching Bert and Ernie, I wasn't thinking about what their fucking sexual orientation was. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we thinking about that right now at that age? You know what I'm saying? At the age where people are watching Sesame Street, like. You're not, I mean, you're learning like basic things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really need to know the ins and outs of fucking biology or sexual orientation.
They try to cancel Pepe Le Pew. Remember that?
Yeah, but that's a different story.
Really?
They did try to cancel Pepe Le Pew. They say he was on some Me Too shit. You know
Yeah.
Say he was harassing.
Him and what was the dude that was real? I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
What was the dude off King of the Hill? Quagmire, the one that used to have.
Boomhauer. Yeah,
Oh yeah, remember he. It was an episode where he put something in the girl's drink in the jacuzzi.
Oh damn!
It was a real. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't see that episode.
It was crazy.
Wow. Damn.
That was a cartoon.
I remember King of the Hill.
But Boondocks can't get a season 3. Keep going.
Anyway, but like, okay, so I thought that was weird. So I understand what people like are like because like I know. Like, from what I know about drag shows, you know what I'm saying? There's definitely, like, sexual suggestive behavior that goes on at the very least. You know what I mean? So that could just be deemed inappropriate for children in general, right? And I definitely understand that part. It's just certain shit that I don't think kids should be exposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of gender, sexual orientation, or whatever you identify as. I think that's, like, a blanket thing. Mm-hmm. But as far as... I don't think I'm like really that upset about it because I feel like when you talk about pushing it, whoever wanted to be there. So it's like they didn't come like grab motherfuckers and say come to this drag show. You know what I'm saying? The people that went to that show chose to go.
Yeah,
including the children.
Yeah,
I mean. You never know. You never know why these parents are taking these kids. Now, like, I mean,
what would be a good reason for taking them?
Because the fucking kid might have wanted to go.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? If it's something that if they build it as kid friendly, and we don't know we don't have footage of the show. We don't know what's
out there.
You know what I'm saying? But for like a 5-second clip.
How much do you need?
More than 5 seconds to really know what the fuck is going on.
Just like just like how he said. Sometimes people would take a picture. And give it a title, and that picture has nothing to do with that title at all. That kid could have been at the end of the drag show, could have been on stage, whatever. And the kids that came, you never know. Their parents may have been in the drag show.
They couldn't get a sitter.
Now, okay, so I don't know what the agenda was. Would I take my kid to a drag show? Like with something on at that, because it was kids that were like 7 years old. And there was like that sign that says it's not going to lick itself. I don't want to have to explain that. So like I said, so I think there was like in general, there was a level of inappropriateness to the situation. But I don't really have like, because I think what bothers, I mean, I shouldn't say what bothers. What I think kind of a misunderstanding is about this whole situation is sometimes people are looking for safe spaces. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about when they choose to go somewhere. Like, there was a time in this country, bringing it back to us, where, like, if you showed a black man kissing, I know we talked about this before, if you showed a black man kissing a white woman on television, they would fucking burn down a whole city. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Rioted all over the country about that shit.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? And with this, there have always been people dressing up in drag and being transgender and all that other stuff. I mean, the surgery and the technology is new, but all of that stuff is not new behavior. This has been going on forever. It's just we've reached a point now where it's
Social
more
media.
prominent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like so in terms of like representation, and sometimes I feel like people could want to provide a space for somebody that they know how they felt when they were that age, and there were no safe spaces for them.
So they want to do the drag thing, but there was no place.
I mean, or just to be free to be who they was. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that every single event where things like this happen is meant to push some sort of like
agenda.
You know what I mean? On to the masses, right? I think sometimes, man, these things are like singular spaces of people just wanting to do things that they want to do. And if they want to provide a safe space for people at that age, but I think I'm just talking about the thinking that could go into it. Now, it could be misguided, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, they think that there is a level of inappropriateness to it just based on the venue, you know what I'm saying, and like the connotation. But like I don't know the exact situation,
Right.
so I can't say like definitively that it is. But
And ever since there's been gay pride parades, there's always been kids there.
I don't even think that's appropriate, to be honest.
I mean,
the thing about it like this, like, look, I have kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I have 2 teenage boys. So my thing is that being open with them as much as possible gives them an idea of what the world is and gives them a better perspective. Now, a drag show, like I said, to me is inappropriate.
Indeed.
But I have seen where it is kids at a gay pride parade in Chicago walking with their 2 moms or their 2 dads in support because they understand that my dad is gay and this is his boyfriend / husband. That doesn't mean that kid is going to be gay either. No. It's just his perspective. Like this is what it is. Because when you're a parent, you know what I'm saying? Real's a parent. I'm a parent. When you're a parent, these are things you explain to your kids because we live in an age where social media and everything's on your fucking phone. I can't tell my son that Santa Claus exists. He can look that shit up and say Santa Claus don't exist. What the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So it's like when my sons ask me something that's very serious, I can't lie to them because now they're not going to trust me because I lied to them.
Can you tell them that some things are not for you at this time?
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
for sure. I definitely agree with that.
I definitely tell them, but I'm gonna explain to them their situation.
All right.
Like if my son saw 2 drag queens walk down the street and he asked a question, I'm gonna explain it to him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay. If he wants to experience that world, feel free, do whatever. Just so you can, whatever. I don't care. You're my son. I'm gonna love you regardless. I don't give a fuck what sexual orientation you are. Period. But I'm not about to, like I said, the drag show, inappropriate. Pride parade, a little bit different.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because the pride parade do get kind of crazy, but that's usually towards the end. Like in the morning time, it's really like older people, you know, walking and, you know, they rejoicing the whole thing. And then around 2, 3 o'clock, you know what I mean? Boys Town turned into Whole Town. It's just
whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, so when you talked about like, you know, when you say it's not for you yet, and that's why I was kind of like talking about with the Bert and Ernie thing. It's just like, at what age do you not need to know about any of that stuff? It's just certain things that we weren't thinking about. So it's just like, why does it matter that much? So to have like a really like 5 or 7 year old kid at a drag show is kind of like, no matter what the scenario is, it's kind of like that could be. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see any scenario. Bro.
I mean, but so they have this thing. They're like drag queens read to children in libraries.
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know because it's almost like, bro, like okay, like so RuPaul, like the first drag queen that I knew, right?
I don't know.
Not personally, but you know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, we are like
I know
us that grew up in, you know what I'm saying, that era.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's like a character that he plays, right?
Right.
So it's like you can, there is like a certain assumptions that people make, or a certain, you know what I'm saying, whatever that comes with like that being a drag queen and like that what that may like dictate what people may feel about it. But it still could be like, if you're reading the children, you know what I'm saying, as long as you're not like talking about some inappropriate shit, then like what's really the difference between any other character or somebody else may come up in makeup in a costume, You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's a big difference.
What? I mean, but that's the thing. Not if they're not in there on some like. I mean, she's not in there with like motherfucking like some lingerie or some crazy shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like reading the children.
Drag show is.
No, I'm talking about reading the kids in the library.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if as long as you're not doing some shit like that, then it could be like any other character. It just depends on what the fuck you're talking about and like what you're presenting. Like I don't think you can like make that seem like everybody's doing it on one accord, like, and they all have the same motives. You know what I'm saying? Like people's motivations are different, even if they may be doing like similar things. You know what I'm saying? So that's what but when I talked about offering safe spaces, you could definitely pick something other than a drag show. Something at a club. Something that but once again, that's kind of me making assumptions because I've never even fucking been to one for real.
No.
And I wasn't at that specific one. So we really like in like a 5-7 clip, we can't really determine what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's not like we I don't know. I can't make.
What do you feel about it? Go ahead, because you got you.
I'm just listening to you. I think
What's your
it's
opinion?
inappropriate, and I do think there are. I mean, I have nothing personally against transgender or gay, but I think there's definitely an agenda to push it on the children, and I think there's an agenda to demonize men, masculinity, and the family as we know it, and this is just a leg of that.
So,
Malcolm X. No,
nah. I mean, because I know, like, do you want to keep talking? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like you're just a demon. I mean, just think about anything that was considered masculine is now demonized, but anything contrary to that is now embraced, whether it's harmful or not. It's like I could have a son if he goes to school with his pants sagging, that's an issue, but if he goes to school wearing a dress, it's all good. So it's like, I really feel like they're trying to redefine what a family is, redefine what a marriage is, and actually redefine what a man and a woman is. And a lot of people will arguably say that those are the precursors to the fall of a society.
So, I definitely hear what you're saying. And while like,
Mm.
I'm just trying to gather my thoughts.
Yeah.
I just, man, I don't know. I don't necessarily believe that there's like this just okay. So there are definitely things that happened. You know what I'm saying? There's definitely been an assault on the black family structure.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying, in this country. You know, there are reasons why like things that are the way we are, and we do our, you know what I'm saying, we do ourselves a disservice to like, you know, to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
But there have been documented things that have happened to intentionally disrupt the black family structure that we know about. You know what I'm saying? So I can't argue or dispute that fact. I just don't know that this is a part of it.
I would have to say it's definitely
You know what I'm
a part of it. And I'm not to cut you off, I was saying it's kind of like indoctrination versus tolerance, because tolerance is like you want to be mentioned in the same breath, whereas indoctrination is like you try to stifle or stymie anything else that's contrary to what you're saying. And I feel like right now it's more like indoctrination as opposed to tolerance.
So I do believe that sometimes the LGBT, it's a lot of letters, and I don't
It's
know
a lot
if
of
I-
letters.
Yeah.
I feel.
What is it? What is it?
Elemental P. I don't know.
I feel
Let's
like
not be disrespectful.
no,
What
no,
is it?
I know it's LGBTQ, and I think there was a couple of other letters
I think
added.
there's an X in there. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Okay.
But I do feel like sometimes that community can go a little hard. They can go a little overboard. There was an instance, I want to say this was last year, or maybe earlier this year, Adele, there was like the European Grammys, basically. And they decided to go gender neutral for all the categories.
Mm-hmm.
And Adele won an award, and she got up there talking about how proud she was to be a woman. And a lot of people in the trans community took that as a personal attack. And it's just like, so when it gets to the point where like it's like that, it's just like, come on, man. So she can't say to be proud to who she is, that offends you?
That's
Right.
what I say.
You know,
Indoctrination.
yeah. So yeah, that exists. That's definitely a problem.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, that we need to deal with. But at the same time, everybody in that community is not like that.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. When you talk about motives
Right.
and what people's agendas are.
I'm speaking more of like the powers that be, not like individuals.
Yeah, but we're talking about an individual event. All I'm saying is you can't automatically say that the motives that these people had for putting on this event was nefarious. Now you can argue whether or not that contributes or pushes an alternate agenda. You know what I'm saying? Or somehow like helps to perpetuate something unknowingly. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like you always think like there's somebody in this room making decisions, just like we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this and we're gonna like, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that things like that in that world doesn't exist. All I'm saying is you never know like why people are doing things. And I didn't think while I think it was inappropriate, I didn't think it was like big enough for you to try to be writing legislation over it. You know, like it doesn't bother me that much. It was like, I don't think I would have done that shit. But you know what? Hey,
I mean,
man,
but Texas is known for that. Texas, Florida, those are two states that's just really known for being against this whole gay agenda. Period. They think it's immoral. They think it's right. They just
Bible
don't.
Belt.
Right, the Bible Belt South. You feel me? So it is what it is. I mean, like I said, the drag queen situation, drag show, nah. I do feel that you just have to be open with your kids. Period.
Indeed.
Like what I'm saying. These are the things that happen in this world. These are the things that exist.
Yeah, man.
This has been around.
The world has changed.
This has been around since motherfucking 1998 when Roseanne kissed a girl at the diner. And it caused a big thing. And then 3 years later, you had Will and Grace. You know what I'm saying? We didn't really get a gay black character on television until like I want to say the late 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like that was on national syndicated television every week. You feel what I'm saying? Like we had movies. You had Hollywood and Mannequin. You know what I'm saying? There was a visual merchandiser.
And that was
That was one of
that was Meshack Taylor that played it.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Hollywood.
But you know what I'm saying? I just don't think. I think what it is now that it is social media, and now it is more. It's out there in your face. So they looking at it like you can't have your kids grow up in a blind world and not know what reality is. So sometimes you have to tell them about transgenders, gays. They're going to ask questions about it.
I mean,
I'd rather for them to ask me questions than look on the internet.
I mean, I'm not disputing you got to be more open and the world is changing, but I feel like, and I was saying this to somebody, like people usually in certain fringe populations, they may say they're for tolerance. They're more for tolerance or diversity in appearance, but they're not for diversity in thought. It's like, okay, you could take your kid to a family friendly drag show, but can I take them to a family friendly strip show?
I mean,
that just features women. If something is like, if it's heterosexual male theme, it's an issue. But if it has like homosexual connotations, then it's okay.
I think a strip show and a drag show are like really different.
I mean, I would take my son.
What do you mean? Like
I would take
because like
wait,
hold on. A drag show
right.
that they're not necessarily taking their clothes off, bro. Whereas like when you're stripping, they're gonna be naked.
It's a family friendly strip show.
You can't
so
have a family fucking friendly strip show, bro. Because
but
people
you
are
can
getting
the
naked.
word strip.
You know what I'm saying? You can't like
because of the word strip.
So that comparison.
That's what it means. Yeah. Strip. Take
Anyway,
your clothes off.
Say what you was about to say, bro. Say what you was about to say.
Bro.
When my son turns 18, if he wanted to go to a strip club, I'm gonna take him to a strip club.
In certain states, the strip club they can't take all
their
clothes off.
Want to go to a strip club one day? See?
Look at him. He's like, yeah. He marking the date.
Right.
Remember you said that shit at 7:59 p.m. on June 18, 2022.
You said no. I'm just saying, but I would. I mean, even if he came to me and said, "Hey, one of my friends is drag, and I want to go to a show," go ahead.
Well, drag is a thing you do. It's not really. Yeah, so it's very important to make the distinction between drag and transgender.
Okay.
So transgender is like you are, you know what I'm saying? Whereas drag is like I said, it's a character you play. It's a thing you do.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That
sounds like a very thin line, bro.
No,
really. Because like people are actors, they are not their characters.
Because you got to ask the question: when do you become trans? When you think you're the opposite sex, or when you become the opposite sex? When do you become trans?
Well, this is what it is. When a individual feels that they are not comfortable in their male or female state,
That could be any time. What if you're a tomboy?
and that
that's not being a tomboy. That's different.
It's different.
That's just how
bro.
you dress. That's a
That's
style.
just how you dress and how you may play baseball or
Yeah.
softball. And everybody
But
like you're a tomboy.
But that doesn't automatically mean that she's gay. That
Exactly.
she's a tomboy.
No,
there's
I'm not
women
saying
on the
gay, I'm saying
WNBA
trans.
team that are straight, which the stigma is like all WNBA players are
Could
gay.
you argue say that
when
one
they're
of them
not.
are trans?
Huh?
Could you say they're trans?
No.
I'm saying what point do become trans?
Well, the point, you can't, I can't, he can't, none of us can.
What do you
That
mean?
person-
What do you mean we can't?
You don't know when you're trans. He's asking, when does the person know when they're trans?
Wait.
Right? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I'm like, how do you know?
You don't know. That person knows when they grow up because they're in their body. You knew you liked women, right? You knew you liked vagina and titties. What
Until I-
age did you know you liked vagina and titties?
Until I had to pay for them, I wasn't so sure.
But no, for real, but when did you? God damn. But when did you know you like vagina and titties?
I don't know, man.
But you knew, like in
I don't know
fucking
the age.
That's what
7th,
I'm saying.
8th
Like,
grade,
so-
you knew that a woman got you erected. You knew
Right,
a woman got you excited.
excited,
You
okay.
knew that you wasn't going to get excited by Tommy in the gym room,
True.
right? So
But-
that's when you knew you was straight.
But can you-
So most of these transgender kids, they know they're gay or they feel a certain way when they get old enough. That's to them. They don't.
What
there's
would be
not-
that age? Would it be 5,
We
7?
don't know whenever they feel it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know.
know.
I think
Just
you're
like-
looking for an exact benchmark
Right.
or something
That's
like that.
like-
I'm saying we have to have a benchmark because
How?
Because if you have a 5-year-old boy says he wants a girl, I'm like, you don't even know what cereal you want in the morning. How you gonna tell me you want to be a girl?
We're not talking about a 5-year-old girl.
Yeah,
We're talking.
So, and we know, but even with 5-year-olds, you're talking about natural inclinations. You know what I'm saying? Because there is like a thing where like people assume that it's a choice all the time, and just assume that people aren't born. Because it's like, I mean, you've heard stories like, and I've read things about like, well, people, they just from the time that they can remember, like as a young boy, they want to wear their mother's dress or some shit like that.
Maybe they're just a Prince fan. Okay. Just saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, so it's like
Never asking you a goddamn thing.
Stop it.
but people are like who they are, you know what I'm saying? And that's not to say that, I don't know, man. Like, if people know what they want, or like they have certain natural inclinations, and when you're that young, you know what I'm saying, you're figuring all of that stuff out, right? So when you talking about how do you know when, it's just like somehow you always know, but you just figure out like you don't know that you know.
Well, I think
Right.
you definitely
Just like he was saying, like you know, like when you see a certain thing, you feel a certain way, and you don't really even understand what you're feeling yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, but as you go on and you figure out, oh, okay, this is what this is.
But I think you need a definite litmus test because now we're talking about legislation and laws. And what if I'm just embracing being a female because I feel like, hey, it's easier to be a female. Maybe it's trendy.
I mean, just like fucking Rachel Dolezal,
I'm
like
just
acting like
saying.
she was black.
Okay,
so, she could
so
get certain,
Exactly.
even in that community, transgenders, gays in that community, they don't like the ones that do it for the trend
How you gonna know the difference?
because a real gay person can tell when you're gay.
But I'm not gay. I'm trans.
Do you have gay friends?
Of course.
So they can. Have you ever had a conversation with your friends or you out with them, and they be like, "Yeah, that man gay,"
I've heard that.
and you be like, "How you know?" Trust me,
But
I
I'm
know.
saying you need.
That's
to,
how they know because
But-
it's a radar that they feel like.
it's a radar.
But
Yeah,
Like they
like
got
gaydar?
like fucking
Yeah.
Spidey sense or
Yeah,
some
right.
shit. Like they just know when other
Right.
gay people are around.
like you know what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm not
what the
gonna I'm not gonna say this person's name. I'm not gonna say this person's name, but
Okay.
a person I used to work with,
oh damn.
he I'm gonna have to stand up and show you.
I'm
But he-
afraid.
No,
He stood-
I'm afraid.
'cause
Please, children, turn away.
What's gonna happen?
He used to stand a certain way, and I was like, men don't stand that way.
What did he practice that stand?
This nigga about
What the flip flop?
He used to stand that way, and I was like, no man stands that way. And he was about to get married. He had a shorty on the way, and I'm like, look, she's gonna come home 15 years from now, and he's gonna be in the black leather chaps, and some dude's gonna be spanking his ass because that man is gay.
I'm just saying.
And a year later, guess what happened? The
Leather
wedding
chaps.
never happened. The wedding never happened,
Hmm.
and he got caught.
I'm not gonna ask what doing, but I'm okay. But I'm just saying, you need some.
How does that relate to this?
I'm saying, bro.
I'm just saying. I was talking
that-
about the
I mean,
radar. I was
that
talking about the gay radar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that was a
You
wild story.
need-
Like because we got. That's what I'm saying. We kind of got off the rails. We talking about fucking gaydar and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying you need a litmus test or determine what if your son and not your son, maybe it's two guys with scholarship. We got a gay scholarship. You only get the scholarship if you're gay. What if I try to be gay just to get the scholarship? How you gonna tell me I'm not gay?
Okay, I understand what you're saying. Basically, you're just saying people can say they're a certain way just to get certain privileges
Of course,
that are provided to them.
I'm-
Okay, motherfucker, how many people live in the hood that make 40 grand a year that say they only make 16 grand so they get $400 in food stamps?
It's a little harder to fake black or poverty.
I mean, but that's so.
Oh, it's
But
But
maybe
yeah,
not
but
poverty.
so
I
that's
can show you a couple of
Not
girls that
poverty,
live in
Nick,
a,
not
in a
poverty.
dope
So-
ass crib
when
getting
you talk
$1,000 a link.
But when you talk about that, so that is the thing because a lot of times, like the LGBTQ plus community,
Yeah, there's a lot of power there, bro.
but they try to equate their struggle to like ones that we had, and that is a thing because like when you go outside, people don't automatically know that. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you stand out, like so you can never hide the fact that you're black. So I think there's always an important distinction to have there. But that's not to say that their struggle isn't their own.
No, of course
and I feel like because a lot of this shit and a lot of these activists and a lot of people, man, it ends up being like the struggle Olympics.
Of course.
Like people want to be arguing over who's the most disenfranchised
Victim
group.
Olympics, yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Like when we all fucked up. Like we
Indeed.
all like, because basically, I mean, real shit, if you're not white and a male and rich in this country, then everything else is against you.
And that's interesting. Look at what are white males doing now? Depressed white males doing.
What do you mean?
I'm saying, unfortunately, now this is a tangent, but when we look at like school shooters and mass shooters, they all fit like 18 to 25 white male.
So yeah, that's a whole nother story about
that's a
how
whole
like
nother topic.
Right.
yeah, like when
But,
you talk about white people being radicalized.
Yes.
I mean, because so and there is a thing with that. And when you talk about the whole, that January 6th happened for a reason.
Right. Because if I'm a white male, if I'm not a gay white male, people are going to shit on me.
I mean, yeah, and they definitely. So that's a whole nother discussion. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
But
Tangent,
but like
tangent.
what I'm saying is like if you're not a rich white male in this country, then everything that all the legislations, everything that this country is built on, and everything this country works for, is geared towards them because they created it. You know what I'm saying? This was built for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody else has a harder time because this is not for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're just here, and you got to learn to live within these constraints that we present because we do what the fuck we want.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just saying, being a white male is not as cool as it used to be.
It depends on who you ask.
Depends who you ask.
True,
I done ran into some cool white dudes coming to my
No.
store. I be looking like, damn, nigga, I wish I had your life.
When I say cool, I mean acceptable.
And I want to be sure I make the distinction when I say rich white men, because if you poor, they don't give a fuck about you either. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, then
They
you
don't
really
give a fuck
messed
what
up.
color you are.
We
If you
fight
ain't-
for
if-
the
if-
line in the
exactly.
A-line.
If you ain't rich, they don't give a fuck about you.
Man.
Yeah, man. But we could go on all day, but we really, you know what I'm saying?
We pushing the limit.
Yeah, we pushing the limits, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Take it to the limit.
we trying to keep it within a certain time frame. you
Yeah,
know?
man.
We hope y'all tune in.
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
man, shout out to everybody that tuned in live. Shout out to my nigga Bakari. One of my guys from Bakari, from Chatham, Southside,
From
born and
Bakari?
raised. You know what I'm saying?
You call him Bacardi?
Bakari, that's
Bakari,
his
that's
name.
his name. His name is Bakari.
Okay.
Bakari Bluin.
Right. You know what I'm saying? BB. BB in the building. My man
Shout out to Mama Bluin, still over there on Michigan.
Right. My man's live out in Australia. He's here visiting,
Good day,
so
mate.
this is a good time. We out here chilling. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been home in a few years. So we finna eat some pizza. Italian Fiesta, y'all some bullshit. I was on the line with y'all motherfuckers for an hour. I was
you
just
know,
gonna let that know right now.
I meant to call you early and be like, bro, you should probably call them around 3:00.
Man, I tried to call him at 3 o'clock and I got hung up on the phone. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll try a little bit later.
Yeah, Italian Fiesta is.
And they bogus. My
it's
man,
it's so delicious.
you know, I'm just ordering
Shout
jet
out.
pizza because I'm hungry.
Good
goddamn.
plug. Good plug.
But you know what I'm saying? Man, thank y'all for tuning in today, man.
Yeah,
you
man.
know what I mean?
This is a very lively
Easily
discussion.
offended. I got my son Tyler in the building. He went to his first festival.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on. I gotta get.
What festival you go to?
What festival? Go ahead, tell him.
Are you in the Summer Smash? How
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert came out. That was one of his favorite. He want to see Playboy Cardi tomorrow.
Oh, nice,
All right.
nice. I'm good right now.
So he want to see Playboy Cardi. So like I was excited for him seeing his first festival,
Nice.
experience the festival life. We had he wanted to get there at 10 a.m. And I was like, bro, it doesn't end till 10 p.m. You do know you can't leave out.
He want to help set up.
You want to help. You need help with those speakers? I got you.
Right.
But he experienced it. It was dope for me, and it was it was a proud dad moment trying to search for your kid.
Yeah.
Like I walked to a corner, and it was like 5 parents right there. I'm like, is this the parents' corner? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, I'm looking for my son too. What he got on? Maybe I seen him. I don't know. And then he tells me white t-shirt, black shorts. I'm like,
Really?
shit, it's a million kids with white
everybody.
t-shirts and black shorts on.
That's everybody.
You got a WWF t-shirt on? What's that t-shirt you got on?
You know?
But nah, it was real dope, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I mean, it was a good week. You know, by this time this airs, everybody has had a happy Father's Day. Celebrate it. I hope you guys had a great time.
Yeah, man.
Celebrate Black fathers all day, every day. We do work hard to provide what we can. You feel what I'm saying? Anything y'all got to say to the people before we get out of here?
Yeah, happy Father's Day.
Woo.
Happy Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Happy no having to work on Monday. That's the best thing. Like, because people talking about Father's Day falling on Juneteenth. Like, when have we ever had the day off after Father's Day? Like, a national day off.
Man,
after
look,
Father's
you know what?
Day.
I'm still
This shit
mad.
could not have worked out any fucking better.
Man, perfectly. You know
Maybe
what
they
the
call
thing?
it Baby Father's Day.
Wrap this shit up, B. Wrap this shit up.
B. Look, real quick. I'm real bad. Like at Walgreens, like they give Father's Day like one owl, but when it's
Right.
Mother's Day, they give the whole fucking owl.
You got a cute
Walgreens, Walmart, y'all got to work on that shit.
Indeed.
Hey man, thank y'all for tuning in today, man. Worldwide, we got 1,000 downloads. 86 subscribers. Please like, share, comment. Shout your boy out. Please hit us up on the Facebook, Instagram. I'm your boy, L Boogie, Classic 1979. This is Star Photo Pics. This is real_the_ producer. Make sure y'all check out.
And that Channel 914 podcast.
Yes, sir.
Bam.
So we definitely in the building. We got a lot of big things coming up for this year, man. So, you know, stay blessed and stay black.
Boom.
Holla at you later. Peace. We don't stop.
No, don't quit.